94.3 Radio 1, India's only music station. This is Welcome to One Bengaluru One Music, one place where we discover and rediscover new sounds of music and the creators of it. My name is MJ Rakesh and I bring you two bands, singers, artists and musicians every single Sunday that jam up live and unplugged in the studio. And yes, of course, create magic with their music. Right now with me is a man who comes from a family of music, performing on stage since the age of three, turned into a professional at 17, fluent on harmonicas, flutes, recorders, keyboards, maracas, castanets and cue chord, and to top it all, he is a versatile singer, literally a one-man army, must tell you, Alan B. Rigger. Welcome to Radio 1, Alan.
Thank you very much, Rakesh.
Alright, Alan.
To be here.
You can take that again.
Thank you very much, Rakesh. It's a pleasure to be here too.
Same here. From being a part of a college band as a teenager to playing at weddings and being an accountant for a few years and then getting back to being a popular figure in the hotel circuit. You've done it all, Alan. Alright, summing up your introduction is not difficult. It's literally impossible for me. You tell me, how do we best describe what you do?
I'm a singer who accompanies himself.
How modest and humble of you to do that. But how does your association, how does your skill at playing so many instruments come in? And how did it all start for you at the age of 3?
Oh, in those days there was no radio, there was no television, and growing up in a large family, the only entertainment was at a party. All the children line up and sing their song one after the other, and then once the older people have had sufficient spirits down the hatch, everybody starts singing these old sing-along songs. You know, "Oh, Daddy Boy, the pipes are calling," etc., etc. Right, so we all grew up with music, and yeah, we had to make our own. So I suppose it comes from that. And the reason I ended up learning the guitar first and then other instruments is because I couldn't find people to accompany me.
Oh, alright. Okay, so you became your own company.
Yep.
You became your own band.
Yes.
Okay, but how do you manage to play all of them at the same time? Do you?
Just
I'm
the
sure you
guitar
try and play
and
at
the mouth organ at the same time.
Okay.
And I tap my feet, I suppose.
Alright, and at the age of 3, you performed on stage.
Yeah, in those days, there's a lot of us. There were the Catholic club on Museum Road. They used to have amateur nights, it was called, every 6 months, January and June. And basically all the families involved would get their children ready. Some of the older ones, I remember, would come on stage and do their imitations and sing songs. There was Loy Machado, I remember. He was brilliant with a puppet. He was a ventriloquist. And all of us kids used to wait for, once in 6 months we'll see Loy Machado on stage with his puppet. He was a teenager himself then. He was about maybe a young adult, 20, 21. And unfortunately he died in an accident. He was also an excellent writer. So, you know, those are the influences we grew up with, you know, just looking at the elder guys or girls. In my case, my cousin sister came to stay with us and she used to play the guitar, but she was practicing. So I'd be listening outside her room, and that's how I picked up a whole lot of those songs. So we had always somebody elder to imitate and learn from.
So at the age of 3, when you performed on stage, what was it that you performed?
If I can remember correctly, it was Elvis Presley's "Can't You See I Love You? Please don't break my heart in two."
You sound like a 3-year-old now. Okay, Alan. To sum it up all, tell me, what is it exactly that you are doing right now?
Well, I've been through a lot
No, actually,
of things.
I shouldn't be asking you that, because I know what you're doing. I actually want you to tell the listener that this is exactly what I am doing. Because I've already said that you're doing this, you're doing this, you're doing this.
Mm-hmm.
So I will come to music. I'll actually come to music. Okay. Okay, Alan. Music taking a predominant. Okay, Alan. Music taking a predominant chunk of your life, right? What kind of music do you love playing?
Meaningful music, acoustic music, something which will appeal to the largest variety of people, especially people who are having problems, and everybody does have problems, but something which will help them, you know, overcome it, or, you know, help them understand there's somebody else who's been through it or going through it, and somebody is listening
If I have to get a little specific about your genre, classic,
Not
country,
classical. Folk, I would say. Folk, which involves country, gospel, anything which is common, like Solpa Jasmari, would you fit it into? It wouldn't exactly be country or pop, it's more folk, it's expressing feelings of a particular group of people in a particular situation, or particular place, area.
fantastic. With so much to you, we only want to know how your music. With so much to you, I want you to now tell me which is the first song you want to play for Bengaluru.
I decided to go in order of my decomposition album. I call them decompositions. And till today, my number one hit is Old MacDonald Had a Farm.
Oh, that's the rhyme.
It's a nursery school song, actually.
It's a nursery school song, yeah. Okay, so you're gonna you're gonna play that.
Yeah.
Okay, and what's the Alan B. Rigo touch to that?
Well, you understand once you hear it.
Alrighty, bring it on. Well, this is getting really classic right here with the man Alan B. Rigo going live and unplugged on One Bengaluru One Music with me, MJ Rakesh.